I just read something in the news. It's on, I don't know, it's news, like Edge News or Microsoft News or whatever. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's a news thing. And I read the headline and I was like, what? You're like, what? Oh, by the way, I'm D. McClung. This is Archer Monologues. It's where I talk and you listen, or not. All right, so the headline reads, Stars turn out for Planned Parenthood Gala honoring Clinton. Now, I'm assuming that means Hillary Clinton. Okay? So I'm like, what the fuck? Seriously. What the bloody fuck? Okay, so I'm in favor of Planned Parenthood. I support Planned Parenthood. I think they do good things. I think they do a lot of good things. These people who are attacking Planned Parenthood... Okay, work, tooth, face, work, mouth. All right, so the people who are attacking Planned Parenthood are morons, idiots, stupid, really stupid people. And some of them are just plain outright evil people, like anti-abortion people, for example. That mean because they're like hypocrites for one thing. Secondly, they're ignorant, stupid, and ridiculous. And I'm sorry, but that's true. It's not my opinion. Okay, the stupid part maybe is an opinion. The fact that they're ignorant, willingly or unwillingly, or knowingly or unknowingly, they are ignorant because they don't know shit that they should know, which would probably, if their brain was functioning like normal, they would say, well, I'm being a fool, and I've been brainwashed by stupid shit. So anyway, I'm in favor. I support Planned Parenthood. It exists. It should exist. I think it's fantastic. Now, whether or not the government should be supporting Planned Parenthood, I don't think the government should be supporting or not supporting Planned Parenthood. I think Planned Parenthood is probably a business that operates as a business to provide a service to people. Maybe more women than men, but still. And I do have somewhat of a... some concern. For example, I think Planned Parenthood, like any business, should not be the business of government. It's like the government should not be trying to put Planned Parenthood out of business. That's just stupid. It's insane. And people who are supporting that thing to do they are unforgivable, disgusting people. And it's because, they provide abortions. And, I'm like, okay, number one, abortion's legal. It is a human right to do that, have an abortion. And if you don't think it's right to have an abortion, then don't have one. Case closed. End of story. Problem solved. If you think it's wrong, don't do it. And you have the right, I suppose, to talk to people and say, I don't think it's right. I think it's a bad thing. And people shouldn't have that. And you have the right to say it. Of course you do. You'd be wrong because you're ignorant and you don't know any better, and that's not necessarily something that is forgivable. So you're trying to hurt a lot of people with your anti-abortion, anti-Planned Parenthood people, because you're just stupid. I'm sorry. I don't know any other word to call it. Just fucking stupid. Because you believe a lot of shit that's not true. You believe a lot of shit that's not logical. You believe shit that's illogical and stupid and delusional and ridiculous. Like, for one thing, you're a Christian. Oh, I'm sorry. Anybody else in your family brain damaged? Oh, putting people down. Yeah. Yes, I am. Because it's disgusting. And it really pisses me off that people are like so stupid that they actually want to put a business out of business and they want the government to do it. They want the government to do the dirty work. They want the government to do the evil, criminal, disgusting, dirty work. Oh, by the way, defunding Planned Parenthood. All right, there are people who go to Planned Parenthood for medical help and health care type things that are very important to them and should be important to everybody, because everybody would maybe have to go there at some point to get health care or birth control or whatever. And cancer screening, breast cancer screening, and so on. It's a service, and it's provided, and I think it should be run like a business, and free enterprise should prevail. Now, they talk about the government defunding monies, to Planned Parenthood. I want to point out that, number one, Planned Parenthood serves patients who use government money, like Medicaid and Medicare and so on, government. So what I'm saying is, if you're a person and you're a woman and you go to Planned Parenthood and you get some medical health, some attention, health care, whatever, whether it be birth control pills or condoms or, an abortion or whatever. And your insurance is provided by the government, let's say Medicaid, for example. Now, Medicaid and Medicare is a socialist idea, that's true, and I'm not going to get into that at this point. What I'm saying is, the government owes Planned Parenthood money for services rendered because Planned Parenthood and the government have a contract to do so. In other words, if my insurance company says to me, I'm not going to pay for your health care because I'm your insurance company and I therefore own you and can dictate to you what you do with your health care and where you go to see a doctor, etc. If I had an insurance company that actually said to me they weren't going to pay for my health care, whatever it may be, because it happens to be at a place like Planned Parenthood or anywhere else like that, if I had an insurance company that said that to me, I would not just not have those people from my insurance company anymore. I would probably slap the shit out of somebody. And maybe even sue them for civil crimes as well as criminal crimes. By trying to shut down the place where I go for medical care. Seriously. I liken them to murdering bastard crazy people. People are trying to shut down Planned Parenthood. Yeah, I'm being really critical of them because they're fucking stupid. And I've said it before, I said it again. And I don't have no shame here. They're anti-abortion people, which are anti-freedom because they don't want people to be free. They want to be like fucking dictators and bullies. All because of some stupid mythological nonsense in their head. That they've been brainwashed with at some point in their youth, probably. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. You can't deny a business payments that they got or earned as a result of doing their job. If you're on Medicare and Medicare is your insurance, I'm not getting into whether Medicare is a socialist or a program or whatever. That's another story, another time. But a business that does business under the premise of I'm going to accept your insurance, which just happens to be Medicare or Medicaid. I'm going to accept your business. You're going to come in, I'm going to give you health care and provide you with a service, and I'm going to give you a bill. And if the government pays that bill, which is if that's the contracted agreement, then you need to pay me, government. The government needs to pay me because I did a service and you agreed to pay me. Now pay me. It's not like the federal government is paying the electric bill for the clinic. See, most people, oh, defund it, defund it, defund it. You don't understand what you're talking about. You really don't know what you're talking about. Because what you're saying is, I want to put this business out of business because I'm an asshole. I'm a bully and a tyrant. And I want the government to make abortion illegal again, like it was, like in the 1500s. Because you're an archaic-minded fool. And you're wrong. And you shouldn't be doing that. Free country and all that, right? Yeah. Well, you're advocating anti-freedom things. You're saying, I don't believe in freedom for people. That's one of the problems with people who have these misconceptions in their head. Like, oh, I believe in freedom, just not for you people. And I want the government to impose draconian laws and force people to live the way I live, which is, pretty stupid way to live, really. Sorry, truth is truth. It hurts. Deal with it. So if you have a contract with the government to pay for services that you render to people and their insurance is, I'm sorry, you're obligated to pay. You can't defund someone from the money you owe them. If you come to my house or my place of business and you buy something that I own, let's say you come to my house, my studio, let's come to my studio, a business place, and you, hey, I like that painting you have there. I like it. And I said, I made that, and it's got my name on it, so I made it. And they say, I like it. I want to buy it. Okay, you can buy it. And it's X number of dollars. And you say, that's cool. I'll pay it. I give you the painting and you give me the money. That's the deal. That's the way it works. All right, let's say the painting's $2,500. Yeah, I have paintings worth $2,500. Worth that, actually. And have a price of $2,500 right there on the little card beside it. $2,500. You want it? That's what it's going to cost you. I know everything's negotiable, but I give you the painting, and then you say, I don't like your painting, and I don't like what you're doing as an artist. I don't like some of your other paintings, because some of your other paintings are disgusting. So I'm not going to pay you for the painting that you just sold me. In good faith, by the way. No. You bought the painting, you wanted the painting, you said, I'll give you $2,500 for the painting. Your painting is now in your possession. I shipped it to you, or you picked it up and took it home with you, and you owe me $2,500. Now, pay me. Or give me back my fucking painting. Oh, no refunds, so pay me. You bought it, you own it, it's yours now, give me my money. You signed a piece of paper saying, I will pay you $2,500 in the next 3 days. So like you're one of those people that are rich and you think, I just walk into the place and say, I like that painting. Bill me. I'll take it now. I'll take it now and just bill me and I'll pay you the bill later. And I'll pay the bill when you send me a bill. Send me a bill and I'll pay it, $2,500. I'll send you a check. You signed a contract that you would pay me. I give you something of mine, you give me something of yours. You want my painting, I want your money. Fair exchange. It's not an income, by the way. It's not taxable because it's not a corporate transaction. Not a privileged transaction. It is me, a human being, who owns something, has property, and I'm going to give you my property for your property, which in this case would be your money. Which is not taxable. It's not taxable that, because you went to your job and you earned, $2,500 and you put it in the bank and say, I'll go buy a painting. And you come to my studio and you buy the painting. And you just walk in because you're like, just send me a bill. And okay, I will. I trust you. No, I don't. But let's say I did. And I said, okay, and then I send you a bill 2 days later, And you get the bill 3 days after you got the painting from me, after I sold it to you under contract that you would pay me later within, I don't know, 10 days. And now it's 12 days later and you haven't paid me yet. I'm like, I'm not going to pay you. Why? Because you're a bad person. You're doing bad things. I'm sorry. You got my painting. It's mine. You wanted it. You got it. Toyota. Pay me, damn it. Well, I'm going to defund you. All right, then. Then you shouldn't have stolen it. Then that makes you a thief. You stole my painting. You're guilty of thievery. You need to go to jail. And give me back my painting. Or pay me. This is not rocket science. This is not brain science. This is not rocket surgery. This is just true. Simple, rational, sane reality. You buy my property, you pay me. I provide you with a service. Like I used to be a contractor, part-time, to earn a little extra cash during the lean years. Then someone would call me and, hey, I need your services. And I go and I paint their house, for example. And before I started painting the house, I said, I want $1,200, paint your house. And you say, okay. And you sign a paper, contract, like, I'll paint your house, you will pay me $2,500, $1,200 for painting your house. You agree? Sign that if you agree. Okay. And you say, when can you start? And I said, I'll start right now. So I paint your house. It takes me about 3 weeks because I work by myself and I'm kind of slow because I like to be careful and neat and do a really good job because I'm conscientious like that. So I'm done. And then I come knock on your door. Knock, knock. Hello. All done. You want to take a look? And they go out and you look and you say, okay, that's cool. You did a good job, but I'm not going to pay you. I'm defunding you. Like, what? No, you're not. You are paying me. Because you signed a paper agreeing to pay me. It's a contract. It's legal. It's binding. You will, in fact, honor that. You will pay me now. $1,200 cash. Give it to me. Because I can't take the paint back off your house. That'll be kind of hard to do. I did the service. Now pay me, damn it. Or else. There are legal processes to take to get paid. Because the guy's being a fucking asshole. And he's trying to defund me. And he has no right to do so because he agreed to pay for my services. And let's suppose you or that person that bought my painting and agreed to pay me in 10 days or less, he says to me at some point, I'm not paying you because you're a pervert. Or because you said something about you're in favor of abortion or in favor of the right to have an abortion if you need one. So you're an abortion person, and I don't like you, and I'm not going to pay you because my painting has anything to do with that. Sorry, you pay me. There's no question there. It's not debatable. You pay me. Just because you don't like something that I said or did or whatever somewhere else, like, I painted a picture of a naked person, with a dick in her mouth. I don't like that. That's disgusting. I'm not going to pay you for your painting of a tree. Because you bought a painting of a tree. I painted a tree, and he bought the painting for $1,200, and now he owes me. Well, he liked the painting of the tree, but he doesn't like the fact that I painted a picture of somebody that's not really a person, because paintings and photographs are not people. People are not flat. Duh. It's a picture of a tree is not a tree kind of thing. A picture of a tree is not a tree. That's not brain surgery either. That's simple, sane, common sense. You should know that. You shouldn't even have to tell you that. All right. So you don't pay me. Well, you just stole services from me, or my product of my services. Like I painted your house. I'm sorry. I provided you a service, and you owe me. Pay me. This is not hard to understand. Really? It's not. It's simple. You got a deal, you honor the deal. Planned Parenthood does a lot of good things. Now maybe somebody that works at Planned Parenthood said something stupid, but maybe it was just something stupid said at the moment that is totally like not an issue. Suppose I was married to a woman and she was young and she got pregnant or didn't want to be pregnant. She said, I'm going to go to Planned Parenthood and get some birth control. Okay, cool. You want me to drive you? Sure. Suppose you have an abortion and you're pregnant and they're like, I had an ultrasound and the baby is going to be born. It's born when it's born, because it's a fetus now. When it's born, much like a child is not an adolescent and so on, and vice versa. So it's got no legs, it's got no arms, and it's actually got no mouth, and it can't eat. It won't be able to eat. It has no fucking mouth. To little mind. So anyway, I think we should have an abortion to get rid of the fetus, because the fetus is not going to it's not going to live. If it's born, it'll be in pain and miserable, and it'll be disgusting, and it'll be awful, and it'll break my heart because it doesn't have any arms, legs, or a mouth. Or a nose, because it won't be able to breathe, and it won't be able to eat. It will die. So let's just stop now. And if we want a child again, try again. But this next time, like, do something different, so nature doesn't throw you a freak. And I suppose a wife goes down to the clinic. I got it. The kid has no. Well, the clinic probably did the ultrasound and said, "See there, the fetus has no arms, no legs, and no mouth, and no nose, and it's not going to live. It's going to die. It's going to die." It'll probably even die before you give birth to it. The fetus will die. Which is not to say the same. It's not saying a human being will die, because human beings are those things that are outside of the womb, walking around or crawling around or laying in a crib, crying and shit, and shitting its pants. So what I'm saying is, don't be a fucking bully. Don't be stupid. Don't be an idiot. Don't be a fool. Learn something before you start blabbering your mouth. So you people who are against Planned Parenthood, fuck you to death. Seriously. Just fuck you to stupid death. You're stupid. You need to be like, brain damage. I mean, I'm not saying what should happen to you, I'm not one of those haters that says, yeah, kill the bastard. I'm not going to say that. Well, I did say that, but I didn't say it. No, really. I didn't mean it. Just as an example. So, get off of Planned Parenthood's back. It's a business. Now, the other aspect of that is a little different way of looking at it. Planned Parenthood is a business, and therefore, if you believe that it's a good thing and they're doing a good job and so on, then providing a service, like honest people doing an honest job. And it is honest if you're going to offer an abortion to someone who needs one. By the way, it's none of your business. What somebody else does, none of your business. So if I have, somebody like my wife or whatever, going to have an abortion because the fetus has no freaking legs, arms, legs, or nose, or mouth, or whatever. It'll die. Anyway, if you're in favor of continuing that pregnancy like that, then you're fucking, you're just pure evil. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, it's monologue, so I talk, you listen, you don't argue with me on the telephone, on the radio, because it's monologues. And I pretty much stick to the format of monologue even when I'm talking and making comments and responding to people that post things on, let's say, Facebook, because I'm not looking for an argument or a debate. I'm looking to tell you something that you should know already. Learn something. Learn the truth about Planned Parenthood and how things work in the world. Be realistic. Be reasonable. Don't be a fucking fanatical, zealot, kind of stupid anti-abortion Christian person. Alright. Made my point. Done. 25 minutes short show this week. Alright, here we go. Catch you later, D. McClung, Archer Monologues. Learn something. Don't be an idiot.